For thousands of years, humanity has trusted history books to tell the story of our past. We learn about great empires, famous kings, legendary battles, and world-changing discoveries. We assume that the pages of history contain the most important events ever recorded. But what if that assumption is wrong? What if some of the most fascinating chapters of human history never made it into the books at all? What if entire civilizations, forgotten technologies, hidden discoveries, and inconvenient truths were erased, lost, or deliberately removed from the historical record? Across the world, archaeologists continue uncovering evidence that challenges everything we thought we knew. Buried beneath deserts, hidden inside mountains, and lost beneath dense jungles are clues pointing toward stories that history almost forgot. Tonight, we explore the mysteries, secrets, and forgotten chapters that many believe were deleted from history itself. To understand how history can disappear, we first need to understand who writes it. History is not simply a collection of facts. It is a story told by people, and throughout time, the people with the most power often controlled that story. When a kingdom defeated its enemies, it usually recorded its own victories while ignoring its failures. When a ruler took control of an empire, he often wanted future generations to remember only his achievements. This meant that historical records were frequently altered, rewritten, or destroyed. In many cases, entire generations grew up believing a version of history carefully designed by those in power. The truth, meanwhile, slowly faded into the shadows. Ancient Egypt provides one of the clearest examples. More than 3,000 years ago, Egypt was among the most powerful civilizations on Earth. Its pharaohs built enormous monuments that still stand today. But even in Egypt, history was not always preserved honestly. One ruler in particular seemed to disappear from official records. Her name was Hatshepsut. She became one of Egypt's most successful pharaohs, expanding trade routes, strengthening the economy, and commissioning magnificent architectural projects. Yet after her death, many of her statues were destroyed. Her name was removed from monuments. Future generations were encouraged to forget that she had ever ruled. For centuries, historians barely knew she existed. Only modern archaeology uncovered the evidence hidden beneath the sands. Someone had attempted to erase her from history, but traces survived. This practice was not unique to Egypt. Ancient Rome had its own method of deleting people from history. The Romans called it damnatio memoriae, which translates roughly as condemnation of memory. When an emperor or political figure fell from favor, the government could order their memory erased.